Good evening. In this video, we are learning about files concept in Java. You learn the Java program, how to create a file, Java program, how to write the content in the file, and a Java program to read the content in the file. So first of all, we'll write a Java program to create a file. See here, first of all, we have to import two classes, namely, first of all, we have to import two classes, namely, file class and input output exception class. So import java.io.file. Import java.io.io exception. Nothing but I am importing two classes, namely file and IO exception, which is in Java IO package. IO is nothing but input output. Now class name is create file. Main method publish static void main string arguments. So here we are writing try block and catch block. So first see the try block here. First of all, we have to create object to the file class. So class name, object name is equal to new class name. So class name is file, object name is obj. So here we are writing the location of the file. Location of the file. File name is sample.txt. I save this file in E drive in folder name files. File name is sample.txt. I save this file name sample.txt in E drive and in a folder name called as files. Now see here. Now by using Java program, I want to create the file name sample.txt. So see here. So to create a file we call the method name called as create new file by using the object of the file class. So object name dot method name. Object name is obj. Method name is create new file. So say here if this sample.txt is not in our system, if this file name sample.txt is not in our system, we'll get this output file is created. Suppose the system contains the sample.txt. Suppose this sample.txt is already in this location, we'll get the else part, namely file already exists. So if this sample.txt is not in our system, the statement will be executed, nothing but file is created. If this sample.txt is in the system, then the else part will be executed, nothing but file already exists. Now, if there is an exception in try block, the statement in the catch block will be executed. So coming to catch block, see the statement e dot print stack trace. So catch block type of exception is input output exception object to this exception type. By using this object, I am calling the method name called as print stack trace. Object name dot method name. Object name is E. E is the object of the input IO exception. So E dot print stack trace. So here this method, nothing but print stack trace method, print the error message, of E object and also the line number where the exception is occurred. So this method print the error message and also the line number where the exception is occurred. So I compile this file name Java C create file.java. Class file is generated. We run this file name Java file name. File name is create file. So file is created. Nothing but sample.txt. The file name sample.txt is not in our system. So the if statement is executed. Nothing but file is created. If this sample.txt is already in the system, if this sample.txt is already in the system, then the else part will be executed. Nothing but file already exists. So in this program, I gave the file name sample.txt, which is not in my system. So if statement is executed, nothing but file is created. So nothing but I got the output. file is created. Now coming to second program, here write a Java program to write the content in the file. So first program I created empty file. I created a empty file. Now second program, we have to write the content in the file. We have to write the content in the file. So coming to second program, writing content in the file. Here we have to import two classes, namely file writer and buffer writer. So we are importing two classes, namely file writer and buffer writer. Both classes are belonging to java.io package. Now class name is write file, main method, publish static void main string arguments, throws input output exception. Here I am throwing an exception, namely input output exception. See here, data type is string, variable name is file name. So in this variable, I'm storing the location of the file. In try, file name is files, file name is sample.txt. So this complete location of the file will be stored in this variable name called as a file name. Now we have to create object for these two classes which I imported from java.io package. So we have to create object for this file writer, and also we have to create object for this buffer writer. So to write the content in the file, we have to we use the class name called as a file writer. To write the content in the file, we use the class name called as a file writer. So we have to create object for this class name file writer. Class name object name is equal to new class name. The class name is file writer. Object name is input file is equal to new class name. So here I am writing the variable name, file name, the variable which contains the location of the file. Here I am writing the variable name, nothing but file name, which contains the location of the file. Again, we have to create object for this buffer writer. Buffer means temporary memory. Buffer means temporary memory. So we have to create object for this buffer writer also. So class name, object name is equal to new class name. Class name is buffer writer. Object name is BW is equal to new class name. So here I am writing the object of this file writer. So in buffer writer class, I am writing the object of this file writer, nothing but input file, nothing but input file. So object of the buffer writer is BW. So in this object, I am writing the object of this file writer, nothing but input file, nothing but input file. So now by using the object of the buffer writer, nothing but BW, we call a method name called as write. So to write the content in the file, we call a method name called as write by using the object of buffer writer, nothing but BW. So object name dot method name. Object name is BW. Object of buffer writer. Method name is write. So the content we want to write in the file is, we are learning file concept in Java. So this is the content. So this is the content I want to write in the file. So to write this content in the file, we call a method name called as write by using the object of buffer writer. So bw.write. So by this statement, statement, the content, namely, we are learning files concept in Java, will be written in the file name sample.txt. Next, we have to close the object of the buffer writer. bw.close means closing the object of buffer writer. Finally, system.out.println success. So if we run this program, if we get the output success, the statement, the content, we are learning files concept in Java. This will be written in the file name sample.txt. Now coming to here, compiling the file name, create file.java, running the file name, create file. I got the output success. Nothing but, so if I got this output success, this content will be written in the file name sample.txt. So the sample.txt contain this content, namely we are learning files concept in Java. So this concept, so this content, we are learning files concept in Java will be written in this empty file, namely sample.txt. Now coming to third program, Java program to read the content in the file. So now we are going to develop a program to read the content in the file name sample.txt. So in order to read the content in the file, we have to import two classes, namely file reader and buffer reader. So both these classes belonging to java.io package. So to read the content in the file, we have to import two classes, namely file reader and buffer reader. Both classes belong to java.io package. Now coming to class name. So class name is read file, main method, publish static void main string arguments. Now I'm creating a string variable name, namely file name. So which contains the location of the file, and also the name of the file. So intry, font name is files, sample.txt. So this name of the file and also location, name of the file and location of the file will be stored in this variable name, file name. So this file name contains the location of the file. Now coming to try block and catch block. So in try block, first of all we have to create object for this file reader. So class name is file reader, object name is input file. So class name, object name is equal to new class name. Here I am writing the variable name, file name. I am writing the string variable name, file name. Nothing but this variable contains the location of the file, and also this variable name contains. So this variable file name contains the name of the file and also its location. So in order to read the content in the file, we have to write the file name here. So class name, object name is equal to new class name. Class name is file reader. Class name is file reader. Object name is input file is equal to new class name. Here we'll write the variable name, file name. So in order to read the content in the file, you must write the file name. Now again we have to create object for the buffer reader. So in order to read the content that is stored in the buffer, we have to create object for the buffer reader class. So class name, object name is equal to new class name. Class name is buffer reader. Class name is buffered reader. Object name is br. So class name, object name is equal to new class name. Class name is buffer reader. Object name is br. So here I am passing this object of the file reader as a parameter. So I am passing the object of class name file reader. Object name is input file. So this we'll pass this object as a parameter here. Instantiate the buffer reader class is nothing but creating object to the buffer reader class, nothing but br. Now we have to take a variable name called as a line, which is a string variable. So this variable hold the data. This variable can hold the single line data. So see here, I am using while loop here. So line is equal to br.readLine. In order to read the lines stored in the file, we have to call the method name called as readLine by using the object of a buffer reader class. So br.readLine not equal to null. So the file must contain some data. So in order to read the content in the file must contain some content. The file must contain some content. Then only we can read the content in the file. So not equal to null means the file contains some data. If this condition is satisfied, we can print the statement system.out.println line. So line means it contains the content in the file. This variable contains the content of the file line by line. So we can read this the complete data will be stored in this variable. So we write here system.out.println line. System.out.println line. So not equal to null means the file contains some content. So in order to read the content, we call this variable name line. The variable nothing but this variable contains the content of the file. So in order to read the content of the file, which is stored in the variable line, we write this print statement. In the print statement, we will mention this variable name, nothing but line. After that, we have to close the object of the buffer reader class. We have to close the object of buffer reader class br.close. If there is an exception in try block, a statement in the catch block will be executed. So statement in the catch block. System.out.println error while reading file line by line. So if there is an error in reading the file line by line, the statement will be executed. So the statement in the catch block is error while reading the file line by line. e.getMessage. GetMessage method. So getMessage method print only the message part of the output printed by the object e. So this getMessage method print only the error message. So getMessage method print only the error message. So see here br.readLine not equal to null. Nothing but the file contains some data. So in order to read the file content line by line, we call this a variable name called as a line here. So this variable line contains one line data. So in order to read the line content of the file line by line, we call this a variable name line in this while loop. So see here, compiling the file name read file. So Java say read file.java class file is generated. Now I am running the file name Java read file. So the content in the file, we are learning files concept in Java. So the content in the file, namely, we are learning files concept in Java will be displayed in the output. So this is the program related to files concept in Java. So here, first of all, we have to create an empty file. In that empty file, we write the content. After that, we read the content, what we written in the file. Now we'll execute this program. Now we'll execute this program. So see here, I already explained you in the program, the location is E drive, folder name is files. So in the folder name files, I store these file names. So create file.java, read file.java, write file.java. All these three files are stored in the folder name called as files, which is in E drive. So first of all, we have to compile the program, create file.java. After that, we have to write content in the file. So we'll run this write file.java. Lastly, to read the content in the file, we'll compile the program read file.java. So first of all, we have to create empty file. First of all, we have to create an empty file. So in order to create empty file, we'll run this create file.java. So first of all, go to InDrive. CD folder name is files. So first of all, we have to compile the program create file.java. So Java C create file.java. So class will generated. Now we'll run this program. Java create file. So file is created. So we'll check whether this file is created in the InDrive folder name files. So see here, by running this create file.java, we got an empty file with name sample.txt. Now I'll open it. Now I'll open it, this one. So see here, this is an empty file. File name is sample.txt, which is an empty file, So in order to write the content in the file, you must run the program write file.java. So now in order to write the content in the file, we will run the program write file.java. So Java C write file.java. Write file.java. So in order to write the content in the empty file, we must compile the program write file.java. So Java C write file.java. Now run the program write file. So Java write file. So see here I got the output success. Nothing but the content whatever you written in the program write file.java, the same content will be written in the sample.txt. Now we'll check this one. So see here, file name is sample.txt. By running the file name writefile.java, we got the content. We are learning files concept in Java. So by running the writefile.java, we return the content in the file, namely, we are learning files concept in Java. So this is the content we written in the file name sample.txt by running the file writefile.java. Now third one, readfile.java. So in order to read the content in this file, you must run the program readfile.java. So to read the content in the file, you must run the program readfile.java. So Java C readfile.java. Must Java read file. So whatever content in the file name sample.txt will be displayed in the command prompt. We are learning files concept in Java. So this is the content we written in the file name sample.txt. So whatever content we written in the file name sample.txt will be displayed in the command prompt by running the file name readfile.java. So we have learned three programs, namely create file.java, nothing but creating empty file. Second one, write file.java, nothing but writing the content in the empty file, namely sample.txt. Third one, read file.java, nothing but reading the content in the file sample.txt, nothing but reading the content in the file sample.txt. So the content in the sample.txt will be displayed in the command prompt. We are learning files concept in Java. So this is the content in the file name sample.txt. So the content, so the same content will be displayed in the command prompt. Nothing but we are learning files concept in Java. So this is the output. Thank you.